If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of more movie-related videos. Thank you. What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again. And today's video, I'm finally going to get rid of some of the piles that I've been accumulating of stuff that I do want to sell from my collection. There's just stuff that I don't want anymore, stuff I have on Blu-ray already, or stuff that's, yeah, that's pretty much about it, is stuff I don't want anymore, and stuff that I have also grabbed on Blu-ray or upgraded to Blu-ray, whatever you will. But yeah, I've accumulated a lot of stuff, a fair amount of Blu-rays, and a lot of DVDs, so let's go to the floor and I'll show you guys what I am going to get rid of today. Okay guys, now to show you all what I am getting rid of. So I have a pretty sizable stack of both Blu-rays and DVDs, so I'll get into the DVD stack first. So the first DVD that I'm getting rid of is Apocalypto. As you saw in a couple videos ago, I already got the Blu-ray version of this one, so I don't really need the DVD of this anymore, because if I open it up here, I might be able to hopefully get a decent amount for it, because it's actually in pretty mint shape, so hopefully I can get a decent amount, I guess. I don't think I'll be able to get a whole lot, because it is kind of dropped way down in value, but at least the Blu-ray, the original Disney Blu-ray, is still worth a little bit of money, like actually a pretty big amount of money, but I'm gonna get rid of that one. Next one I got here that I'm getting rid of is Fist of Bruce Lee. I got this one a couple videos ago and I didn't even watch it. This is probably the shortest amount of time a movie has been in my collection. Because it's this Bruce Lee thing, I have no interest in keeping this, but I believe this one is also in, yeah, that one's also pretty mint, so hopefully they're probably not going to take this one, but I don't know, it's worth a try, I guess. And then the next one I got here is Roller Coaster, and you're probably wondering, why am I getting rid of this one? Well, I already got that Disaster 4-pack that I had before, that had like the Hindenburg Airport. It has all of those ones in it, but I don't really need 2 copies of Roller Coaster, so that's why I'm getting rid of that one. I should probably take that sticker off first, though. Then I'm getting rid of The Usual Suspects, which when I tried to watch it on my TV, it actually put it in like a window box mode. I don't know, because it is a pretty old DVD release, and I had no interest in watching the movie in like a window box. So basically it has black bars on top and it has black bars on the side, so that's kind of an unwatchable quality for me. But I actually watched this one for the first time in full not too long ago, and I did not care for it at all. I'm sorry, but I just did not really care for that. Then I'm getting rid of, what is this, David Bowie, A Reality Tour. I got this one like a long time ago, and I kind of forgot I had this one in my collection. I just have no interest in this one at all. I don't mind David Bowie's music, but it looks like none of these songs on here that are like that he performs, I have no idea what any of these songs are besides like Ziggy Stardust and that. And, of course, Under Pressure, like, who doesn't know that song? But, yeah, other than that, I know, like, absolutely no songs off of here, so that one is going to go. It was just kind of taking up space in my collection. Next one I'm getting rid of was Startup.com. I think I watched this one a little while ago, and I didn't like it at all, so that's getting out of here. And I don't know if they'll take this one, because it looks like it's a former rental, because it says, like, documentary on that sticker there. Then I'm getting rid of the 2-movie pack here of Hidalgo and The Alamo, because it's got these 2 dreaded words. Well, actually, 1 full word, but it's got the 1 dreaded word that nobody wants to see in their movie collection, and that is full screen. So that is why I'm getting rid of these 2, and I'll just rebuy both of those movies in widescreen, hopefully just on the regular release. Then I'm getting rid of Father and Scout. Hopefully I can get a little bit of money for this one as well, because this is not a movie you don't see very often, but the only reason why I'm getting rid of it is just because, like, do I really need this movie in my collection? Not necessarily. I think I got this one because it was rare and out of print, and that's pretty much it. I bought this one a little while ago, and I never got around to watching it, so that one is getting out of here. I do like the white case, though, and I might use that for something else and just replace the case for this one. It is a nice-looking case, but obviously if there's a movie in a white case that I have in my collection, then I can always use a nicer kind of white case. Then I'm getting rid of another double feature here, and this is Fever Pitch and Taxi. Once again, like, I have no interest in watching Taxi at all, especially with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon. Well, actually, both of these movies are with Jimmy Fallon, but yeah, no interest in watching Taxi. But Fever Pitch doesn't look too bad, though. It's a Farrelly Brothers movie, so I don't know. This one, once again, just taking up space in my collection, so I'm going to get rid of that. Next one I got here is this Action 4-Pack Volume 4. This one is. I haven't heard of these three movies. I've only heard of Rampage, and I basically just got this one. I think I got it for free. And the only reason why I kept this one in my collection is because of Rampage. So, and I actually never got around to watching it. So, there's that. So, I don't know if they're going to take that one because I haven't heard of the other three movies on there. And then we're going to follow this one up with two movies that I didn't really care for at all. First one is A Million Ways to Die in the West, which I got pretty recently around Christmas time last year and watched it. Did not like it, so that one is going. I did like the first two Ted movies, but that one just didn't do it for me. Then we got John Carter here, which I found to be pretty mediocre, so I'm probably going to get rid of that one. If I found the 3D version of that one, I'd probably pick it up, but other than that, no. And then we got Jumper here, which I doubt they're going to take because of the condition the disc is in. It's pretty scratched. So, yeah, you can kind of see right there. It's pretty scratched, so they're probably not going to take it. Plus, the cover art's kind of cropped as well. But Jumper, once again, another movie I didn't really care for. Then we also got Navy SEALs vs. Zombies, which, once again, don't know if they're going to take because the artwork is all cut up and everything. So, I don't know. I could always use this case, though, which is, once again, it's a nice case. But Navy SEAls vs. Zombies, am I really going to watch this movie? Probably not. It would have been good for, like, a laugh or two, but I don't know. And then we got Stoker here, which was one I got from the church sale, and no idea what this movie is besides like, Nicole Kidman being in it. That's pretty much about it, but apparently it's from the guy that did Oldboy, so I don't know, but once again, just taking up space in my collection that, I could free up. And then next two here are the ones I'm getting rid of are Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and then Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Dead Man's Chest, the reason why I'm getting rid of this one is because I bought the Steelbook a little while ago, so I don't really need this one. It's pretty redundant, so there's that. And then I have at World's End here the 2-disc limited edition, which I believe I also have the Steelbook for. It's up there. It's up there somewhere, but yeah, I have it, so I have no need for this release anymore. Even though it is a cool looking slipcover, I just have no reason to own two copies of that one. And a few of these other ones are actually my parents' movies. So Warcraft here, my dad loves this movie, but he bought it on 4K, so do we need it on DVD? Probably not, but that's why we're getting rid of that one. And then we're getting rid of Iron Man 2, and you're probably wondering, Iron Man's awesome, why are you getting rid of this? Well, because we have it on Blu-ray, so technically we do not need a redundant DVD copy. And once again, don't know if they're going to take it because it is pretty heavily scratched. This actually used to be my copy of the movie, but, I was a kid when I bought this. Obviously, it's going to be scratched, so there's that one. And then we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, which is actually a movie I really enjoyed, but once again, they have it on Blu-ray, so no need for the DVD anymore. Likewise, I think pretty much all of these are ones that they have on Blu-ray, so don't really need them. Dark Knight Rises is another one. Great movie, but, don't need a redundant DVD copy of it. Then we have Army of Darkness. Once again, redundant DVD copy of a movie we have on Blu-ray. And then finally, we have the Lion King Platinum Edition, which I have the 3D version. They have the Blu-ray version, so do not need this release of it. And now we are going to move on to the Blu-rays, and there's actually a much smaller stack of Blu-rays that I'm going to go through here. Most of these are, actually, not a lot of these are mine, actually. So the first one we've got here is World War Z. This one's mine, but I don't really need this one anymore because I did just recently buy the 3D version, so I don't need the regular Blu-ray of it. So we'll put that one aside. Likewise with the next couple here, Pacific Rim, once again, bought the 3D version recently, so don't need the regular version, just taking up space. And then Men in Black 3 here, which is another one I have on 3D Blu-ray. So, once again, don't need a redundant regular Blu-ray of that. And I think that's it for mine out of the stack. The rest of them is actually my parents' Blu-rays. First one they had here was Bruno that they're getting rid of. I've never watched this movie. The only, like, Sacha Baron Cohen ones, like, out of these mockumentaries I've seen is Borat. And then, well, of course, I've seen, like, The Dictator and The Brothers Grimsby in that. But the other ones here, like Ali G Into House and then Bruno, I have not seen. So, can't really say too much about them. But this one is actually brand new factory sealed. Hasn't even been touched. They got this one at a church sale a few years ago and never watched it, never opened it. So, that's why we're getting rid of that. And then they're also getting rid of Planes as well, which is another movie I have not yet watched and probably have no interest in watching anyways. Besides if I found the 3D version of it, which is the only reason why I would watch this movie, but that's why they're getting rid of that. It was actually brand new factory sealed, but I did open it just so I could steal the Disney Movie Rewards code out of it. Just because of that closing out sale that they had when they switched over to Disney Movie Insiders, because they had all the 3D movies on sale, and that's pretty much why I opened it, just to grab that that Disney Movie Insiders code for that one. And then they also had the Open Season and Open Season 2 two-movie collector set, which has both movies in them. And, yeah, I think Open Season, these were two movies that I never really cared for anyways. So these actually used to be my old copies of them, but just not getting rid of them. Or, well, we're getting rid of them now because, I don't know, once again, it's just taking up space on their shelf, which they have a million other movies that they still got to put away. And then also Underdog, another old movie of mine that they're getting rid of because, once again, just taking up space. So there's that one. And then we have B-Movie here, which is also another one of my old Blu-rays. Once again, you know, people keep this one for the meme and that, and they watch it for the meme, but, you know, like, do they really need this one in their collection? B-Movie, which was another movie I didn't really care for, actually. And then actually the rest of them are MCU movies here, so we'll go through them really quick. Most of these, actually, if not all of them, I have on 3D or 4K. So we got Thor: The Dark World. Don't need this one because I have it on 3D Blu-ray, and they have it on 3D Blu-ray because I gave them their old copy of it, and I have the steelbook of it. And then we have the Avengers here, the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. They have my old 3D Blu-ray, and I have the Metal Pack 3D Blu-ray, so once again, don't need that one. Then we have the Winter Soldier, which I have the 3D Blu-ray of, and they have another, like, they have this movie, like, on 3 different Blu-rays, so do we need another one? Probably not, but there is that one. We're coming up to the end here. We have Avengers Age of Ultron, which I gave them my old 3D Blu-ray of, and I have the 3D Steelbook, so once again, don't need that. And finally, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I gave them my old Blu-ray of, and now I have this one on 4K as well. So that is that one. Hopefully I can probably get not too bad of, you know, prices for these MCU ones because, you know, they sell for a lot in the store. So that's just kind of a little tidbit there. But anyway, though, that's all the stuff I'm getting rid of. So now on to the mall and to Revolver to see what they can give us for all of these, and hopefully they can give us a little bit of a better amount for these. So yeah, let's go there. Okay guys, we are approaching Revolver right now. There it is. I still have my bag full of stuff, so let's go on inside and hopefully we can get some decent amount of cash and get some good stuff. Back home from Revolver, and I actually got a pretty decent amount this time around. I was actually pretty surprised. Normally when I go there, I usually kind of bring probably a stack maybe like this high of stuff, if you can kind of see it right there. that high of stuff, and yeah, don't usually get a whole lot, but this time around I brought a big huge stack of stuff, and I actually got $60 in store credit, so I used that to buy a few things. And yeah, like normally when I bring stuff in there, I get like what, $20 or something like that, like around $20 to $30. But I was pretty happy with the results here that I got. Like I said, $60, and I got all of this stuff here. No DVDs or anything. This is strictly all Blu-rays, and I got 7 of them. Probably won't spend too long on these pickups here because I haven't seen most of these. So without further ado, we'll get started. We'll start with some 3D ones first, and then we'll probably transition into just some regular Blu-rays. So first one here, I ended up grabbing, this one was $10, and this is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray DVD, and digital HD combo pack of Despicable Me 2. And actually, one more thing before we start here, I forgot to show you guys my shirt. Isn't that cool? It says, "I am your father" right there, and it has a picture of Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back. Isn't that a cool shirt? I actually got that at Savers. So yeah, really awesome find right there. Anyways, back to Despicable Me 2. It's getting a lot of glare. There we go, if I hold it like this. Despicable Me 2, did not have this one yet on either format, whether it be Blu-ray or Blu-ray 3D. Did not have this one yet. I do have the first Despicable Me on 3D. Got it from the pawn shop when I got all of those MCU steelbooks, but Despicable Me 2 here. I've seen the original Despicable Me 2. I can't really remember too much about it, but this one, I don't think I've seen any of it. Or have I seen bits and pieces of it? I can't remember, but Despicable Me 2, I have not seen. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen like any of this movie at all. Maybe like a few minutes or something like that, but that's about it. But the first Despicable Me, I have seen that one, and I can't remember. Like, it was not very good, I don't think. I should probably rewatch it though, now that I have the 3D version. And when I'm done watching that, now I have Despicable Me 2 to watch. I'm not going to show you guys the inside because it does have the digital code in here, but it's got all of the discs, and just take out my receipt there. It's got all 3 discs in there plus the digital code. So complete set here. Awesome that I found this for $10, another 3D to add to my collection. So that is Despicable Me 2. Next one here was also $10, and I actually, when I go to my other comic store, the one that sells the 3D movies, he has this one here sealed with a slipcover though, for like $25, but this one does not come with a slipcover, nor is it sealed. But I got it for a way better deal at only $10, and that is Resident Evil Retribution here. I have no idea what order these Resident Evil sequels go in. Like, I think this is one of the last ones. I'm pretty sure it is. But Revolver also did have Resident Evil Afterlife there on 3D, but I didn't decide to grab that one. I can always go back there and grab it. But I really miss when Sony would put out these 3D Blu-rays because I really do like these clear cases that they use. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like a thick Blu-ray case or if it's like one of these thin ones. It always has, you know, like artwork in behind. I really miss when Sony used to do that. I don't think they do that anymore. But this one has 2 discs in here, so it's got the 3D Blu-ray, and then it's got the special feature disc right there. And I'll just take both of these discs out just so you can see the artwork in behind here. It's actually pretty cool looking, so that's what it looks like right there. And I'll just put these discs back in here. There we go. And yeah, Resident Evil Retribution. This one should probably be a fun one to watch in 3D. I do like horror movies, and the only Resident Evil movie I've seen period is the first one, and I actually really like the first one. It's an entertaining little popcorn movie that you don't really need to focus too much on. So yeah, Resident Evil Retribution here. That one should be a pretty cool watch in 3D. Likewise with this next one here, which is the 3D Blu-ray and DVD, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray and DVD special edition release of Texas Chainsaw here. This is the one from 2013. And yeah, all I have to say about this one is they did a Texas Chainsaw movie in 3D when the 3D craze was crazy, I guess. But this one I got for $18 here, which is a lot more than I probably would have liked to have paid for it. But nothing else there to grab for the store credit, but it has both discs in there. So the 3D and the Blu-ray are on the same disc, and then the DVD disc is right there. And if you're wondering what the reverse artwork is, it's basically just the French version of it, because this is a VVS Films release. But at least, like, they're kind of a really cheap company that doesn't really do too much with these releases. Like, it's really just kind of plain menus. There's, like, not really a whole lot of special features. They just kind of slap their releases together and call it a day, because I believe Lionsgate released this one in the US, and it looks like they actually put a lot more effort into their release than VVS Films does. Like, just really cheap slip cases as well. But yeah, this one should be like Resident Evil, a fun one to watch, just to see all the cool, like, special effects and everything. And actually, I'll show this next 3D one here, which I got for $8. So the next four, or the next four, I got for the 4 for $20 deal. So the other three that I just showed you guys were just the other ones that I picked up, because they do still have that deal. If you get 4 movies, if you can manage to find 4 movies that are $7.99 or less, then you can get like 4 of them for $20 instead of getting them for what would that be, like $32 or any other price or whatever. But next one here is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of the Smurfs 2 here. $8 is a pretty good deal for this one. I paid pretty much the same as the first one when I got it thrifting, but I have not seen the Smurfs 2 yet, so can't really comment on it. But I have seen the original Smurfs, and not very good, but I just had to pick it up because it was in 3D. It is complete and everything, so there's the 3D disc. Somebody screwed up, I think, and they put the DVD disc right here, and then that's the Blu-ray disc, and it looks like you get like a little booklet here. Over $30 of Smurftastic savings, or I guess it's in this kind of font, so you gotta say, over $30 of Smurftastic savings! So, yeah, it was kind of annoying, I think, sorry. But, you know, you just get a lot of promo codes and everything. You get, like, Beanitos, like, something like bean chips. And, you get, they made a Smurfs 2 video game. That's kind of odd. But, yeah, you also get the Smurfs Village, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too, so you just get a whole bunch of, you know, ad offers in here. But, yeah, haven't seen this one. It looks like it's, like, higher stakes than the first one, because it looks like they're in, like, Paris and London in here. So, yeah, that is the Smurfs 2. It looks kind of weird. And that is it for the 3D Blu-rays, and I will get on to just the regular Blu-rays that I ended up grabbing. First one here is actually brand new factory sealed, and that is Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay, the unrated special edition version. That is a mouthful. Say that 3 times fast. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay, unrated special edition. But this one was $7 here, and apparently they had to let you know that this is only for use with a Blu-ray disc player or device or driver. So just to let you know, you can only play this one on a Blu-ray drive. But, yeah, these Harold and Kumar ones, I do have... Where is it here? I do have Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, the Extreme Edition. I have that one on DVD, so now I have the sequel here. I don't have the very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas, I think. I want to get that one on 3D because I think that should probably be a pretty good 3D one. Because, like, it'll be, like, obviously it'll be the more, like, kind of gimmicky 3D one where they just kind of, like, throw stuff at your face and that. But that should probably be a pretty fun watch in 3D. And I do like these Harold and Kumar movies as well. This one was a little bit lesser than the first one, but I still kind of enjoyed it nonetheless. Like, of course, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is a much better movie, but this one is still a pretty enjoyable one as well. And a pretty cool thing that you do get on here is, it says, Dude, Change the Movie. Interactive feature puts you in control of Harold and Kumar's trip. Select from new and alternate scenes to change the course of the film. Many possible options. So it looks like they kind of tried something like they did with the Final Destination 3 DVD, where, like, you can either watch the movie kind of, like, you can watch the regular movie, and then there's another version of the movie you can watch. Like, you can watch the regular version, you can watch the unrated version, and then you can watch the, like, the other version of the movie where you're kind of in control. Like, you kind of pick which characters live and die, which is kind of a really cool concept, and I kind of wish that more movies did that. Like, apparently it looks like just New Line did that with some of their releases, but it looks like with Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay here, you can do that as well with kind of the same thing with the Final Destination one, where you can kind of pick what happens on their trip, I guess. But yeah, it's a really cool little feature. But yeah, it was like these ones are pretty enjoyable movies. I didn't mind them for what they were. They're just kind of brainless comedies. Next one here was $7.99, and this is just Blu-ray and DVD combo pack here, and that is The Adjustment Bureau, which was a movie I did really enjoy. I know, like, not a lot of people really talk about this one. I think it kind of flew under a lot of people's radar. But if you guys have not seen this one, I highly recommend watching it. It is a pretty cool and kind of suspenseful watch here. Matt Damon and Emily Blunt do a really good job in this movie. And it's just a really kind of cool little plot that kind of makes you think about, you know, like, oh, what's really happening in this movie is like, oh, like, is this... Because, like, the Adjustment Bureau, they kind of, like, decide, like, you know, like, how people's lives should be run. Like, they're like, oh, like, this is the job you're supposed to have. Or, like, this is the girl you're supposed to meet, or this is, you know, the boy that you're supposed to meet, or whatever. Like, the Adjustment Bureau in this movie, like, they kind of decide, like, how your life should be run. So it's actually a really cool and interesting concept for a movie. So if you think that sounds interesting, I definitely recommend giving the Adjustment Bureau a watch, because it is definitely a really well done movie right there. And the last movie I picked up here, see, I told you I would keep this short, is another one for $7.99 here, and that is Bridesmaids. If you saw my parents' Blu-ray collection video, they also have this movie in their collection, and I think my mom said that she found this movie hilarious. I have not seen this movie yet, so I will have to check it out soon. But, yeah, Bridesmaids, nothing too much to say about it, other than the fact that it was complete. It's got both the Blu-ray and the DVD and the digital copy in there, which probably will not work anymore. But, yeah, I've heard this movie is really good, so I'll have to check it out here soon. And that is it for this Selling My Movie Collection video, and coincidentally adding more titles to my collection, which is kind of ironic. But anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video, so thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page, and link for that will also be down below in the description of this video as well, to check out what I've been watching recently. Also, if you're new to my channel, or if you're already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.